What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. So today I'm going to process a live take profit trader payout, and I'm also going to have a short discussion on the benefits of trading multiple smaller accounts or small accounts in general versus one large account or larger accounts. And I'm making this video because another trader asked a great question about this, and other traders have asked similar questions about account sizing. So with that said, let's get started. And before we start the discussion, I'm going to process this payout that I requested last night. It was approved last night. So now what I'm going to do is hit proceed under action and finish the final step of the payout process. And then we can conclude with the discussion. But first, I need to connect a US bank account, and it's going to connect with Plaid using a phone number as verification, and I will get a code sent to the phone, and I'm just waiting on that code. And it actually, oh, there we go, it's sent. So I just need to enter this in, and then it will be an instant withdrawal into your bank account. And I really want to talk about this discussion on trading multiple small accounts versus large accounts, because there's so many benefits to trading small accounts, and there's reasons why I trade small accounts only, man. And we will get into that soon. Sorry, let me just do this. Okay, so now it's just asking for the data that you want to share for your bank. And even though I'm sharing data with my bank to take profit trader, it asks almost every time to reconnect through Play, which is good, but it just takes a short amount of time. And let's see what happens. So now let's finish the payout process. And your payout has been submitted successfully, and you'll receive an email once the transfer has been processed. This can typically take a couple of minutes to process, but can take up to 48 hours. All right, now it's submitted and we're all done. So the benefits of smaller accounts is what I'll start with. And one of the biggest benefits of trading smaller accounts is that it helps avoid over leveraging, which is what I personally struggle with, while still allowing solid payouts or profits on the day. For example, you can limit yourself to trading one mini contract, aim for smaller target profits, and still make a lot. Like a 30 tick win on gold with one mini contract is $300 times 5 accounts. And that would be $1,500 before profit split. And to calculate the profit split, you just multiply 1,500 by 0.80 and you'll get what you will keep after the profit split. And another benefit is that the smaller accounts also make it a lot easier to reach payout faster. The test accounts are a lot cheaper, and the pro account reset fees are a lot less costly per account. So these are the big pros, and these are really why I trade small accounts. Of course, there are downsides and trade-offs. It costs more in test accounts and reset fees overall if you were to compare copy trading 5 accounts versus one large account. Losses are amplified, and it still triggers emotions similar to over leveraging. And I guess you can still consider trading multiple accounts over leveraging in terms of number of accounts if a trader is building skills and getting used to one account. but I prefer it over trading one big account. A single big account can feel safer cost-wise, and you can have nice payouts, but seeing big numbers fluctuate tilts me out because to pass large accounts relatively fast, you'd have to trade larger size to reach the profit targets. Trading one mini per small account feels more manageable and gives the perception of trading small, even if more accounts are at risk. Plus, the small accounts are much easier to pass, and the funded accounts are easier to get above the buffer while using less leverage. That's a big thing. And by contrast, larger accounts have bigger buffers and higher profit targets, so passing them and reaching payout takes longer. And if something goes wrong, the long process has to be restarted, and that leads to impatience, which could potentially lead to irrational decisions. And everyone has their preference in account size, which account size they prefer. Some traders thrive with a single account and can handle the big numbers, but for where I'm at in my journey, it's not easy for me to trade even 2 or more mini contracts with gold at this point in time. So overall, I prefer trading multiple smaller accounts because the pros outweigh the cons in my opinion. Anyways, with all this said, if you have any other benefits of trading smaller accounts or even larger accounts, leave them down in the comments below. There have been some great discussions with other traders, and anyone's input or experience could help traders who are deciding what account size suits them best. And for future directions, there are also a lot of other topics I want to discuss in future videos that came up in my mind and that were asked about by other traders. I'll list some of them here, but not all, because I keep adding as I go and I still need to figure out which topics I'm going to tackle next. Some of these include minimize downtime in between payouts, my thoughts on the ICT 2024 mentorship model, tackling the intraday trailing drawdown, identifying mental drifts and/or actions to improve discipline breaks, the trap within the daily payout model, profit attachment tilt, overcoming psychological barriers, staying grounded after wins, in addition to other topics I may have not mentioned. And I'll leave this list at that. I know it's a lot, but these are a lot of topics that I really want to cover. So please let me know if there's anything that resonates with you the most or something you're struggling with that we may be able to discuss. Take care, peace out, and good luck out there.